Parents, imagine trying this in your own home. Here's the deal. There's this radical social experiment happening right now in Washington State. Some high school students, they've stopped tweeting, they've stopped texting, no more Facebooking. I know. Can you believe it? It's crazy. So they're only doing it for a week, but still, some of the students at this high school, at Shoreline High School near Seattle, they made this faux movie trailer all about this. Watch.
The average teenager spends 200 hours in front of a screen each year?
2,000 hours.
Now that I have all this free time from screens, I can do whatever I want!
Could you do my homework for me?
Sure!
This social experiment thing is really an eye-opener.
Yeah, but not everyone can handle it.
What if someone posts something on my wall? What if they poke me? I'll never know!
But there are other things in life to worry about than who's been poking you.
It's so weird to talk to people. I have to actually talk to them face to face.
I can't handle this!
So they're coming after Trent. Who is Trent? Trent is Trent Mitchell, a teacher at Shorecrest High School, who came up with this idea. Trent, what a crazy concept. Talk to people face to face. And he is good enough to join me along with Eimanne and Zein, a student at the school. And Eimanne, I want to start with you. And just to underscore kind of my point, I have not just one, I have 2 cell phones. So not texting, not tweeting, not Facebooking. It would be tough for me. How's it going for you?
It's going okay for me. I think the hardest thing about it is that what I do in my free time is Facebook. And I have Facebook on my phone, and I have email on my phone, and I text. So now I'm finding that it's really hard to resist that habitual thing of just checking my phone all the time. And I'm really having to concentrate on not being so plugged into things.
Eimanne, I'm going to come back to you because I want to ask what in the world you've been doing to spend your time now that you're not, you have your fingers sort of twiddling and you don't know what to do with them. Trent, what a crazy idea, and I'm being entirely facetious, but, actually having kids, here we are, day 3, having to communicate with one another face to face. Is that sort of part of the reason why you're doing this?
Yeah, it just started, it was an offhand remark in one of my video classes. I kind of challenged the kids. I said, there's no way you could do this for a week, stay off Facebook and stop texting. And it was just kind of a joke. And one of the students said, hey, we should do it. And so we talked to the class, and about half thought it was a good idea, and the other half did not think it was a good idea at all. But so far on day 3, we seem to be doing okay. And
you say we because it's not just the students, Trent. It is also you. I understand you handed your cell phone over to your wife. I don't know how she feels about that. But how's it going for you, and what's the toughest part for you here?
Yeah, my wife has the phone. It's very nice for her to hold it for me. I don't think she'd give it back if I asked. But actually, I'm a Twitter guy, so I like Twitter because I like getting the news feeds. So for me, that's really tough. I'm not as addicted to the texting and Facebook like I think some of my kids or even some of my peers are. But there are also a few staff members at Shorecrest that are doing the same thing. And yeah, we're learning a little bit about ourselves for sure.
Eimanne, what are you doing in your spare time? Like hanging out with your friends?
I'm exercising a little bit more.
Well, that's good.
Now that I'm not just on the computer all the time. And I've had to call my friends to try and hang out. So it's a little bit less convenient than when I would just text them. But I am talking more with people, and that's kind of nice to have those conversations.
Bottom line, Eimanne, the week's going to be up. Do you think any of what you've learned this past week will translate into down the road, or are you just going back to your cell phone forever?
No, I think it will. I'm definitely going to be glad to have my cell phone back, but I think at those moments when you might be sort of bored and with other people, instead of just going on my phone, I'll actually try and talk to them a little bit more. So I've learned some valuable skills during this week.
There is something to be said about talking to someone face to face instead of burying our heads in our laptops and our cell phones. Both of you, Trent Mitchell and Eimanne and Zein, good luck to you both. Thanks so much. And coming up, we're going to have a little